Everyone, and welcome back to Your Comments Matters. I'm your host, Carol Love. This is season 26, episode 20 already. We're still talking about who? The Epstein files. That's right. Why? Because your comments matters. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing today for it to get the comments on the Epstein files. All right, then, everyone. I know you're waiting to find out, okay, who got something to say today, because I might just be one of those commenters. Let's take a look. Our first commenter is coming from Joseph. Says, arrest every single one of them. It's a nonpartisan issue. You better go on and say it. Now, see, that's the truth right there. That's a comment. That's how we all should feel. This is not partisan. These are children. Don't you care? Don't you care that some of these young girls have been violated? Joseph, somebody care, because you got 527 thumbs up and 2 replies on your comment. Talk about your comment matter. Take a look at another one. This is coming from Adele. Says, it's international. Doesn't matter who. Pedos need to be arrested. Exactly. That's why we've been saying all along on these shows that we bring into you. Your comments matter. We don't care what your position, what your title, who you are, where you live. You can live in a 25-bedroom mansion, or you can live in a 2-bedroom hut. Doesn't matter. If you did the crime, you did the crime. You need to be prosecuted. Exactly. Take a look at another commenter. This is coming from Debbie. Says, there are hundreds of millions of us. We will never let it go. No justice, no peace. Ooh, I'm telling you, Debbie, you inspire my channel. That's why you inspire me to keep these Epstein files out in the open. The drawer has been open and we're looking at the files, right? You got 217 thumbs up and 7 replies on that comment. Why? Why did Debbie get that? Because her comment matters. All right, then, let's take a look at another commenter. This is coming from Hosa. Says, why doesn't the press ask Trump what makes him think he has been exonerated? Because Trump said he was exonerated. He didn't have nothing to do with this. Nothing. So that's the case. If you have been exonerated, don't you want everybody else who's in that file, don't you want their names to be released? Because you've been exonerated. You didn't have nothing to do with it. You don't know nothing. Y'all remember that Clink on Hogan Heroes? I know nothing. I know nothing. Because you've been exonerated. Then let everybody else come out. Let the trials begin. All right. Jose, you got 142 thumbs up on that comment and 6 replies. Take a look at another commenter. Let's take a look at Dr. Alexander. Says, DOJ must go behind the bars. Wait, did you hear that? The DOJ. Now, why would now, you know, y'all got to think about this. The Department of Justice, the one that's supposed to have the justice, and this commenter saying, no, they the one need to be behind the bars. That's why I think I said earlier on another commenter, on another video, just call them the Department of Injustice. That's what you need to call them, Department of Injustice. And I'm sure many people can say that about the previous administration, their DOJ, the Department of Injustice. When you don't do what's right for the American people, when you don't do what's right, you are now under the umbrella of injustice. You need to be behind bars. So you would never, ever be able to take the bar and get. You know, lawyers have to take the bar, right? But these lawyers, these people in the Department of Justice, they going behind some physical bars, all right? Okay, then, everyone. Hey, listen, that's going to do it right there. We want to keep our victims lifted up and let them know that we're behind them, and we want these files released quickly so we can get to the bottom of these predators, all right? All right, that's going to do it for us here. And we will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to Your Comment Matter when it comes to the Epstein files. I'm your host, Carol Love. See you on the next video.